This is The Nine.
What do we got here, guys?
Oh, man, this is some wake-up Detroit
That's
weather.
right.
Not weather, music. How about it?
Welcome to The Nine. It's a Friday, and we got that Friday vibe going. We're so glad you're with us. Welcome, Mario Lou. Hello. Ryan Armani. And I'm Dina Santafanti. It's a little bit of a gloomy morning out there, but it's going to get, the sun will be shining eventually today. It's going to shape up to be a pretty good weekend. So
Absolutely. How's your morning going? Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah?
It's all right. I haven't had much coffee today.
Oh, man.
So that's all. Yeah, it's okay, though. You're not even going to notice.
Uh-oh. I have a small irritation today.
Okay.
I've been watching some of these Netflix shows. Bridgerton is back, by the way. And I am really disappointed that we don't have an accent here in America. I mean, it's our accent. To other people, they would say we have one. But I really would like a nice British accent. I think we would be so much cooler if we could just at least speak like that.
It does. Anything you say with a British accent sounds just delightful.
Some kind of way I fell down Australian TikTok. They're pretty cool, too.
Yeah.
They're like, all right. I'm like, I want to talk like that. All right.
Well, they think you have an accent.
Yes,
I know,
they do.
but they don't love it. I love
I think
this.
they love it.
That's the difference. Is I want to talk. I want to speak how they speak.
Well, it's a very beautiful accent. Ladies,
Thank
I've been
you.
glued to this Scotty Scheffler situation.
Okay.
#1 golfer in the world. We're going to get to that. Apparently, he has been released from jail.
What?
Wild story.
This guy trying to get to the golf tournament made some wrong moves, evidently.
We'll tell you about it coming up in a couple of minutes, but it
crazy.
is wild. He is going to make his tee time this morning.
We do have his mugshot to show you coming up in a few.
Wild story happening this morning
mugshot.
ahead of the second round of the PGA Championship.
Yeah. He's going to jail. That's what's going to happen.
Went.
Yeah, that's I'm quoting the cop.
The cop, yeah.
Okay, so guys, I know I told you in case you weren't following along, we have adopted a puppy. My family had the puppy, and they said, you know what, we love this puppy so much we can't take care of him. This is him here. His name is Rocky.
Hey,
He is just you look at him and you're like, dog is an angel. Look
Now,
at
is that
him.
Paulie on the right?
That's Charlie Doodle.
Oh, okay.
That's the
Charlie
OG.
Doodle.
So there's Rocky. He's going to the door. Oh, I have to go potty, Mom. What a good boy. But then look where I find him.
Oh, man.
Is he on
top
the desk?
of the kitchen table.
No.
Standing there.
How did he get up there?
Well, that I don't even know. It's in the other room, probably cleaning up his mess, to be honest.
Oh.
So anyway, this dog needs to be crate trained. I've got to get this under control.
Yeah.
Last night, guys, I'm not exaggerating. I think I was up. I think it was worse than when my kids were born.
No.
I got no sleep. This dog is, or whatever he's doing in that crate.
Howling.
Something like he's being tortured in the crate.
Now, can you trait crane a dog who has, how old is Rocky?
He's 4 months.
4 months. Can you I'm asking the question.
Yeah.
Can you crate train a dog who's 16 weeks old?
Yes, you
that
can.
is not used to
Not
being
easily.
In the, yeah. I'm asking. I don't know.
He is, it's not his, you see these dogs, they go right into their crates. It's their happy place.
Little Lexi is
All right.
doing so well.
Yeah?
now.
Oh, good.
I actually like Lexi now.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's been no accidents in the house for over a week.
Nice.
And she is crate trained. She walks right into this crate, she sleeps, she wakes up, and she comes out.
So what are you doing wrong?
I don't know.
Well, you just got, now this has been taking weeks.
Yeah, so we just got Rocky a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And he does go in, I lure him in with treats and everything, and I close that door real quick.
Yeah.
And then he starts, he'll stay in there for a few, but then he's like, hello, and then just gets loud. I mean, it's loud all night. I don't know
You've
what
got
to do.
to ignore them. I mean, you can't
I know
acknowledge it.
It's like when your children are crying in the crib, but for the whole night, I was like, when is he going to stop? And then he would stop for about a half hour, and I would say, okay, I'm going to go to sleep, and then he would start up again.
Oh.
It won't last much longer. He'll get used to being
gotta
in
be
there.
consistent,
Hashtag the 9, though. We need some tips for
I
crate
ended up
training
getting
a
up
puppy.
at 2.
Let me read this
not
for you.
great.
Crate training can take days or weeks. Treats in the crate, food in the crate.
Yeah, try doing the crate just for 5 or 10 minutes at a time.
Man, oh man.
Do you have any tips? Let me know. Hashtag the 9.
Please do. Last night I had a wonderful experience. Have you seen on Instagram or maybe some other social media advertisements for these Candlelight concerts?
I've not.
All over the city, a lot on the east side, so you might like them. In a beautiful church, they set up all these candles.
It looks so pretty.
Listen to this really quickly. See if you can guess the song.
Oh, yeah, from the new album, huh?
Little Cowboy Carter, Texas Hold'em.
Yeah.
So last night was a Beyonce-themed Candlelight concert, and it's just beautiful string instruments, and they play some of the greatest hits. You're all quiet, you're listening, it's dark in there, the candles are lit.
How'd you stay
flowers
awake,
everywhere. It was at 6:30.
Oh, okay.
6:30 event in Birmingham. In and out.
You'd be so good at name that tune. I can name that tune in 4 notes.
Yes,
I can name that tune in 3 notes.
But I highly recommend. This is, I feel like how you always mention you get all these ads for things on Instagram. This is the stuff that I always see. Not something I probably would have bought, you know, off of Instagram, but I'm glad I did. It was a really, really nice time.
Yeah, they look, I've heard of people saying it's, they do them a lot at the Masonic Temple. Tons of candles, and this music, it's always songs that you pick the artist that
they do. They have
covering.
Beatles. You know, some of our favorite movies. I think they had a Top Gun theme one when Top Gun was out.
Little Kenny Loggins.
A little of that.
Little Kenny Loggins theme. Guys, football games may be a bit more festive in Ann Arbor this fall. The Big House, University of Michigan, giving the green light to alcohol sales. It begins with the opener on August 31st. There are some rules. Visitors must show ID with every purchase, and there's a 2-drink limit. Alcohol was already sold at basketball games and hockey games last year, but not at football games. This is going to be a big deal, I think, in Ann Arbor. Over 110,000 people, or about 110,000 people, and maybe 70,000 of which will be trying to get a beer. And look, as somebody that goes to Michigan games, I see a lot of people binge drinking in the parking lots before the games because they know for the next 3.5 or 4 hours they will not be able to get a drink. I see empty stands in the beginning of the game because people know they can't get a drink and they're still partying outside. People leave at halftime in blowout games because they can't get a drink. It's part of the experience. So we'll see how this goes.
All right.
I think it's going to be great.
It definitely is, because at Michigan State it changed as well.
Last year, yes. Yes.
And the argument was, well, these underage kids, but really we know that these games, there's a ton of adults there.
Yeah, I mean, 3/4 are not students.
Grown folk.
Right.
Let's talk about this Chiefs kicker, Harrison Butker.
Good job, Dina. Dina says his name wrong every 5 minutes.
I said it a different way every time. He's still in the news. His commencement speech at that small Catholic liberal arts college in Kansas, Benedictine College. His jersey sales have actually skyrocketed on NFL.com. Somebody liked this speech, or at least they want to wear the jersey.
His mom bought them all.
Butker's jersey is among the most popular jerseys in the NFL. Now it is. According to the league's website, this was a guy, I don't know if too many people knew his name before the other day. More popular than even Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. And it's not just the men. A jersey is selling among women as well. So Butker, in case you missed it, he gave a faith-based speech earlier this week, has become very controversial. He suggested that women would find more fulfillment through getting married and having children versus pursuing careers. View host Whoopi Goldberg, she chimed in on this. She defended him, saying he's got the right to speak his beliefs. These are his beliefs. He's welcome to them. I don't have to believe them. I don't have to accept them. The ladies that were sitting there don't have to accept them. But yeah, and I think we all, even when we get in debates about this stuff, we never debate the fact, does he have a right to say? Of course.
Right. So that wasn't really.
And he is a very conservative Catholic with very strong views about Catholicism, so they knew that when they hired him, for sure. Our discussion about his speech was more of a,
in this
interesting that they chose him, and his message to young women is interesting and worth talking about, and it does stir up all kinds of conversations. I talked to my daughters about it, and I should probably talk to my son about it too, actually.
Yeah.
Come to think of it.
How do you I mean, yeah. You can take it or leave it. And these young ladies are adults now. They've worked hard for their degrees.
Yeah.
They know what the workforce is and what they want to be in life.
Yes.
So some man telling you to be a homemaker, direct quote, whatever. But he went so far beyond that, and I think that's what a lot of people are talking about today. He talked about the LGBTQIA community. He talked about the problems with adding more diversity to workforces. I mean, so much so that the NFL itself had to come out and say, we don't agree with this. We are about inclusion. So it's not just that he was saying, women, don't forget to go out there and populate the earth and have babies. That would have been its own little weird, maybe antiquated thing. But when you start talking about there's too much diversity, take the mic from that guy.
Yeah, I did not. I'm trying to remember. I did watch the whole speech yesterday. Yeah. He's real mad about. He talked about COVID.
Yeah.
And he had criticisms for priests in his own religion, not doing the things that they need to be doing. He's got very strong opinions about. He talked a little bit about IVF and surrogacy. So this guy he's got a lot to say about it. He covered it all. I think he offended almost every group.
Covered all his bases.
When people say stuff like, I couldn't care less what this guy's opinions are. Kick the football. Win the game. You know what I mean? Kick the football. Is he supposed to lose his job? Is he never supposed to work? Like,
no, and I'm surprised that people are calling for him to lose his job. And that seems,
if people think like the wildest, most crazy thing, like, I don't care what you think, dude. Like, you do, like, whatever, go for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what is supposed to happen to people who have views that do not align with, you know what I mean?
Well, and I do find it shocking that people think he should be, and I don't know how serious that is, but there are some people saying he should lose his job. So that seems to be a bit of a, we can certainly disagree with people and not cancel them or have them.
I think that's like.
I wonder if he regrets it. Like it's kind of this honor to go and speak out of college.
Yeah.
I would be curious to hear from him. Just if he was like, next time I'll say no.
Chris Jones, who is the best defensive player on the Kansas City Chiefs, came out in a tweet supporting him. The wife of the owner of the Kansas City Chiefs came out with a post supporting him. Like, you know, and again, people think things. It's like, kick the football. You know what I mean? Do your job. Like, I don't know what you're supposed to, like, what you're supposed to be, like, just outraged over, like, I mean, like, I don't care, whatever you think.
It is intriguing, right?
You know what I mean?
To hear this football kicker have such strong opinions about all these aspects of, from religion to different communities within our populations.
Yeah, I think that's
and have such a strong opinion about women. Your real value is when you are with a man. Having babies.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean that is what he said.
Well, you make all the money where your wife can't stay home.
Yeah, and that's just,
no, I'm not saying I agree. I'm not saying I agree with him. I just, again,
your wife can stay home because you
I totally agree with that aspect.
Multi-millionaire with all this money. You're 100%. Telling everybody else
100%.
Figure it out or you have no value.
And I hate it when we enter these conversations where we have to compare the stay-at-home mom with the working mom. Right. It is such an unfair comparison.
It's an economic thing in many times, right?
And stay-at-home moms are homemakers. It's awesome, and we all. Nobody loves their children any more or less, depending on if you have a job, if you work outside the house, if you don't. It's just
doesn't make anyone less of a mother if you have to work.
I mean, stay-at-home moms in many ways are. For me, being a working mom, they are the ones who are able to go to the school and help volunteer on days that I can't. Yeah. And send in the treats on days that I couldn't do it. So we are helping each other. Hopefully, we are helping each other and stop trying to divide us. Yeah. Harrison.
Yes.
Butner. Almost. I said it wrong on purpose. I said it wrong on purpose.
Yeah, I'm with you though, and that's how people feel.
I'm with
I
guys...
think you go down social media, that what you said is, I think, a big crux of the issue. A lot of people are, it's just more like, this is already something that divides women amongst women.
Right.
We don't need somebody who's never carried a child before, somebody whose brain isn't working in the way that a woman's, that mom guilt in that way.
Right.
Weighing in and putting more pressure on people, telling them what their value is based on their proximity to marriage and children.
Yes. Totally. No, I agree with you, ladies. Again, I don't know. I guess when to give it more and more and more oxygen and to keep it going, I think it's maybe what he wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
well,
maybe...
it'll die down after today. It just is interesting. Just the fact that he's a football kicker and at this and all these, it was just whoa, where'd this guy come from? Who is this guy?
Well, there's, I mean.
It's like, turn your tassels to the right. Like, I just came to graduate.
Man.
There's
I don't know about none of this.
Right.
Oh, we'll read your comments. Hashtag #the9. Light the board up. We want to hear what you have to say. Plus